We're going to begin the practice in child pose. You can bring your knees comfortably apart and bring your pelvis backwards to your heels. I'm going to stay here for a few seconds. I remind you that during this practice, we're going to focus on our breath and on our body. This is the big difference between this practice and any other practice. This way, when we bring the focus to the breath and the body, we can recover in a much deeper way, not only by the movement, but also by the relaxation of the body. From the child pose, we're gonna walk our hands left, slightly stretching the right side of the body, holding here for a moment, then coming back through the center and taking the palms to the right side to stretch the left side of the body, keeping the pelvis close to the heels, trying to keep the relaxation in the body with every exhale, even relaxing deeper. Now we're gonna start coming back to the center, and from here we're gonna come up to all four, so the palms come under the shoulders and the knees under the pelvis. Inhale, arch the back and look up. Exhale, round the back, look inside. Inhale, arch and look up. Try and do it through rolling your pelvis. Exhale, round and look inside. Try and connect your breath to the movement. You can do it with your own rhythm. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look inside. One more time here. And from here we're gonna inhale, send the right hand up, look to the right hand and thread it behind the left, bring the right shoulder and the right cheek on the mat. Slowly walking with the left hand up. This is one option. The other option is bringing the left hand behind the back, or you can leave it just on the mat. Option to straighten the left knee, or if you want it a bit more active, you can lift your left leg up, engaging the glute muscle. Choose your variation, and slowly with the next exhale, bringing the left palm back, inhaling, right hand up, look to the hand, and exhaling, right hand to the ground. Inhale, left hand up, send it behind the right, all the way to the left side, left shoulder on the mat, left cheek on the mat. Hand can either be up or behind the back, or leave it under the shoulder on the mat. Option to straighten the right knee, or to lift the right leg straight up, engaging the glute. Last moment here, and coming back up, inhaling, left hand all the way up, and exhaling back to all four. From here we're gonna tuck our toes, really tuck them good, and we're gonna sit on our heels. So I will use a cushion under my sitting bones. If you need them, you can even use a bigger cushion, or if you don't need, you can just sit on your heels. And this will give a really good stretch to your toes. You could feel it might be a bit challenging. Try and connect to your breath, finding relaxation, connecting to your easy breathing, not controlling your breath, relaxing the shoulders, the jaw. This will really keep your feet healthy, stretching your foot, the arch of the foot. A few more breaths here. Try and hold it as long as you can. It's gonna be 45 seconds to a minute. It's a really good thing to do in the recovery session. Usually would be the day after the game, day off. Let's untuck the toes and come to sit on our heels with the toes untucked to stretch into the point position. So you can either sit on the pillow or put the pillow under the ankles if that's too much of a stretch. You can also use both pillows in both places. And we're gonna stay here. This is the position I like using also in all of my practices, as the point also keeps your ankles healthy and also helps your shooting technique. If you want to open your chest and open your shoulders, you can send your hands to the sides or 90 degrees and 90 degrees as I do, and keep them there, or just stay with your hands down. You can use also this time to go into deeper relaxation and again connecting to the breath and just being with whatever the sensation comes up for the body. Trying to hold even if the stretch is a bit hard. From here we're gonna move to lie on our stomach and put the elbows under the shoulders in what I call the Sphinx position. Try and bring the shoulders away from the ears, so shoulder blades down and back. So one option is to stay here. It's a great back bend. If you have more back bend, you can straighten the elbows. You can even walk with your hands a bit back if you want to go deeper. But this is a really good back bend as we're gonna hold it longer. You don't have to go into too much of a deep back bend. You can also play between them. So this position is mainly to keep your lower back healthy. Usually in our lives, we fold forward much more than backwards, and just giving the lower back this time in a back bend really supports a healthy back. Again, staying connected to the breath. Few more moments in this position. And from here we're gonna come and bring the right foot forward. The left knee is on the mat, and bend the front knee as much as possible. The pelvis is trying to be as close as possible to the mat. Hands on the knee, or if you have blocks you can use them. You can put a cushion under the left knee if that's painful for you. I will do it later in a different position. So really connecting to your breath here. You could feel with every exhale that you release and relax the body, that the pelvis can come a little bit closer to the mat. This is what you focus on while we do the stretch. Now with the exhale, we straighten the right knee, try and flex the toes towards us. You can also point them if you want. You can play between the two, keeping your spine long. With every inhale, lengthening the spine, and with every exhale, trying to bring your stomach a little closer to your thigh. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, stomach closer to the thigh. Keep doing that with your own breath. Again, if you have blocks, you can use them here. Now I'm going to put a pillow under my knee, come back to the first position, and if possible, grab my ankle to stretch the left quad muscle. Now I'm trying to push my right pelvis back and my left pelvis forward to bring it to be parallel to the front part. If it's hard for you to pick up the leg, you can either skip this part or you can use a strap or a towel. Holding here for a little bit more. It also gives me a good stretch to the shoulder, opening of the chest. Also a hip opener, of course. Last few seconds here. And releasing the left leg. I'm going to take the other side, so stepping the left foot forward, right knee on the mat, bending the front knee as much as possible, pelvis as close as possible to the mat. Hands can be on the knee or on the ground if you have blocks. Every exhale releases the body deeper, relaxes the pelvis, let it sink deeper to the mat. Of course, it doesn't have to be like I'm doing it, or maybe you're more flexible. Wherever you are, try and push here the left pelvis back and the right pelvis forward to feel a deeper stretch. Few more breaths here. Exhaling, straightening the left knee, hands on the ground. Inhale, straighten the back. Exhale, relax the body, stomach closer to the thigh. Now either I'm holding a flex with my toes, with my ankle, or pointing the toes, or you can play between the both of them. Just have your ankle active in one of the ways. Few more last breaths here. It's a beautiful stretch to the hamstring and good for the ankle as well. Now we're going to go to the last stretch. So I'm going to put a pillow under my right knee, bend the knee and grab the right ankle with my right hand. Again, if you need a strap, or again, if it's too much for you, you don't have the flexibility, you can just skip this part. You can stay with the hamstring stretch. Again, trying to keep your pelvis parallel to the front of the mat and your body relaxed, connected to the breath. Slowly releasing here, and we're gonna move into a downward facing dog. From here, inhaling to raise the left leg up and exhaling left knee behind and outside the left palm. Gonna move into the pigeon. So first of all, you're gonna twist to the left and let the left knee open a bit to the side. From here, you can walk your right foot a bit backwards if you need. And you can use a pillow, even a bigger pillow under your pelvis, or you can also not use any prop. From here, we're gonna inhale and open the chest up. And with the exhale, we're gonna come down to the mat, maybe to the forearms, that's just as good. If you have more flexibility, you can go all the way down, bring your forehead to the mat. You're gonna connect to the breath and release here. If you have pain in your hip joint from this position, you can maybe put a pillow between the thigh and the body. That will help a lot with that. And wherever you are, just start connecting to the breath, feeling with every inhale the tightness in the glute muscles, in the hip joint. And with every exhale, just releasing deeper, giving a body command of relaxation. Just sinking deeper into the stretch. It's such an important stretch. Might be very hard for you, very challenging for you. This is why it's so important. Slowly we're gonna come up, take the pillow up, stepping the left leg back into down dog, shaking it off, and taking the other side. So we bring the right knee behind and outside the right palm, twisting to the right so the knee opens and coming back. You can walk back with the left foot if you want, if you can. Pillow if you need it under the pelvis. From here we inhale, open the chest to the sky, and exhaling, releasing the body down, forearms on the mat. Or if you have some more flexibility, coming all the way down, bringing the forehead down. And again on this side, let's connect to the breath. With the inhale, we feel the tension in the hip joints, in the glute muscle stretch. The exhale, we give a command of relaxation, relaxing deeper into the ground, letting your body just dissolve. Might be challenging. Again, we want to use the challenge during the practice. Even in this stretching practice, the stretches can be challenging, and once we release the body while we have tension, we try to release the parts that have tension. This will really support you in many other aspects. And we're gonna slowly come back up. Bring the weight to the palms. Take the pillow outside, stepping to the side of the mat and opening the knees as wide as possible. The feet will be at the line of the knees, inhaling to arch the back, exhaling to round like a cat-cow, but in this position. So it's a bigger stretch if your feet are more wide apart, and if it's too much of a stretch, you can bring the feet closer to each other. Now we just can relax forward, either on the forearms, or you can relax all the way down. And allowing us to connect back to the breath, allowing the pelvis to try and go as much backwards as possible towards the heels, towards the ground. Again, every exhale will help us relax a bit more, going a bit into a deeper relaxation. Reminding you we are recovering through the stretches, through the opening of the joints, but also just through being connected to the breath and just keeping the body as much as possible in a relaxed state. A few more moments here. And we're going to slowly come up, slowly move into sitting, sending both our legs forward for a moment. Then from here, bringing the left foot on the right thigh, bringing the right hand under the right calf, maybe using the thumb there, then inhaling, sending the left hand all the way behind us and above the left ear, keeping your head continues to the body, trying to bring your fingers as forward as possible, stretching the left side of the body. With every inhale, we try to bring the left shoulder a bit higher over the right, and with every exhale, trying to reach forward with the left fingertips. Again, we use the right thumb to give us support into this twist. This is an awkward position, a strong stretch to the side of the body. I remind you, try and keep your easy breathing, try and stay relaxed. Now coming to face the right leg, and we're gonna just stretch forward. If you can reach your foot, or if you could just reach your ankle or your calf. If you want to use a strap here around the leg, that's perfectly fine. Holding here for a few moments, staying connected to the breath. We're kind of more relaxed in this stretch. Not so much holding the back straight here, which is unusual in my practices, but here we allow ourselves to really release. And from here, we come to sit and lean on our right elbow. Now opening our left leg back, bending the knee, stretching the quad. From here, you can either stay where you are or inhale and send the left hand all the way back and look at it. You can choose any of the variations. And after a few moments in the stretch, you can try and bring your knee a bit more backwards to open it a bit more. Again, it doesn't have to be as open as mine, just do whatever you can and try and keep the knee closer to the mat. If you have pain here, you can also let go of this position, but it shouldn't be painful necessarily. Now we're gonna come back, releasing the left leg forward and bring the right foot on the left thigh. From here, bring the left palm under the left calf, putting this thumb under And inhaling, sending the right hand behind us and over the right ear, trying to reach forward as much as possible. The head is continuous to the back. Inhaling to bring your right shoulder over the left, and exhaling to try and reach a bit forward. Again, this is a deep stretch to the side of the body. Try and stay relaxed, although there's quite a bit effort here. And a deep stretch. Holding here for a few more seconds. Try and stay relaxed. And coming out of the posture, we're gonna face the left foot and letting ourselves lean forward towards the left foot. Again, you grab wherever you reach. Doesn't need to be all the way to the foot. And just relax the body. You can let your back bend forward and relax. Staying connected to the breath. Few more moments here. This is a great activation and stretch for the hamstring and also the side of the body, also the right hip. Last moment here, and we come up. Now we're gonna move our right knee back, lean on our left elbow. Option 1, staying here. Option 2, inhaling and sending the right hand behind us and looking at it. Again, after a few moments in the stretch, you can pull your leg backwards, bringing the knee to open a bit more, deepening the stretch, and coming back to whichever position you choose. Staying connected to the breath here. A few more breaths. Enjoying the stretch. So important once in a while to go into these deep recovery stretches, stretching the fascia as you hold the postures and the stretches for longer. Normally not possible to do during the week. From here, we're gonna move to sit with both feet on the mat and take the knees from side to side. Again, bring some more mobilization and mobility to the hip joints. Gonna take them a few times from side to side. And now we're gonna leave the knees in the left side and bring the left ankle on the right knee, putting it in deep internal rotation. Also trying to keep the left knee open, closer to the ground. Of course, make sure it's not painful. If that's painful, you can skip this part. Give it a little shake, come to the center, and you're going to come to the other side. The right ankle comes on the left knee in deep internal rotation. You see, as I'm trying to look forward, not bring all my body to the right side. Last second here. And slowly we're gonna come back up. Give it a little shake. Now we're gonna move to lie on the back, bringing the right knee across the left, sending the right hand to the right side, and dropping the knees to the left side with the left hand. I'm gonna try and keep the right shoulder on the mat and keep looking at the right hand. Spine twists. Again, very healthy for the lower back. It's one variation. You might be doing it usually in a different variation, or in this one. This one goes very deep into the lower back. Staying connected to the breath. Last few breaths. We're slowly getting closer to our final relaxation. So from this point, really letting the body relax even deeper than before. Now we're going to take the other side, so through the center, now crossing their left leg over the right, dropping the knees to the right side, the left hand and the left side, looking to the left hand, trying to keep the left shoulder on the mat, and connecting to the breath here. Feeling the weight of the body becoming heavier, sinking into the mat. Few more breaths here. Again, if your mind starts to wander into thought, just gently bring your awareness back to the breath until the final moment of this practice. Now we're going to come to the center, send our legs up and behind our head. Bring our elbows as close as possible to each other and hold the lower back. Now we're going to try and have 90 degrees between our legs and our body. Hold here for a few seconds. And whenever you're ready, you can release the legs down. They don't necessarily have to touch the ground, but you just release them down. The knees can be bent, and from a bent position, you can try and straighten them. But you can really choose what feels good. This is a deep stretch to the whole back chain of your body, but also a very good stretch to the nervous system. And because it's just such a stretch for the nervous system, we're going to try and stay relaxed here. This can really tighten you up and make you stop your breath. We're going to try and breathe normally as we hold here in the plow. Last few moments here. And slowly, vertebra by vertebra, relaxing down. And we're gonna come to lie on the back, feet facing each other in the butterfly, last posture before the final relaxation. You can flap your wings, taking your knees up and down. You can just rest your hands on the thighs so it supports the opening of the hip joints. Last hip opening before the final relaxation. Staying connected to the breath and relaxed. And we're gonna slowly move into the final relaxation. So lying with the feet a bit more apart, the toes falling outwards, the hands next to the body, the palms facing upwards, feeling the body relaxed and heavy. So we're gonna go through a gradual relaxation of the body. So let's bring the attention to the toes. Relax the toes and relax the feet and the ankles. Relax the calves, the knees, the thighs. Relax the hip joints and the glutes. Relax your pelvis muscles. Relax your lower abdomen and your upper abdomen. Relax your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. Relax your chest. Relax your palms and your fingers. Relax your forearms. Relax your elbows, your arms, your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Relax your throat and your neck. Relax the muscles of the face. Relax the forehead. Relax the top of your head. Feel your whole body completely relaxed. Before you finish, it's a time to say thank you to your body. Thank yourselves for giving it what it needs, the relaxation for recovery. You can stay in the final relaxation for a while longer if you have time. If not, I hope you enjoyed this practice. I'll be happy if you subscribe, if you enjoy practicing with me. and I'll see you in the next practice.